Good day everyone, quick update here, this will be very quick I promise. First of all, I got a new microphone. Naturally I'll use this video to test it out and see how it sounds. Might be a little rough around the edges at times, so forgive me if parts sound a little off. Secondly, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Gamebreaker Mills. He's a channel and a good mate of mine that gave me a cool shout out like 2 months ago? Jeez, that was ages ago. The least I can do is give him a shout out right back. Us small YouTubers gotta help each other out, you know? So thanks for that. And lastly, I got my first experience with the YouTube copyright obstacle. I heard how bad it was, but I never expected it to be as time consuming. Since I'm a small channel right now, I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to lose anything by getting my channel suspended or anything. So this video took a little longer to make than I would have liked. So, I mean that's something. Anyway, that's the update done. Have a nice time, please. So in the series of In Case You Care so far, we've talked about a critically acclaimed cartoon, the rubbish and nonsense of third wave feminism, and the problems with casting a woman to a well-established male character. Also, the Doctor's new outfit was announced. It looks terrible. We've talked about quite a bit of things so far, but do you know what we haven't talked about yet? Something stupid. And I got just the thing to talk about for this episode. So one day I was just browsing images, as one does in their spare time. Yeah, I don't do much in my spare time, so there isn't much Well, anyway, I was looking for pictures for my previous video when I came across something rather odd. I found this image. Now you may be wondering why I call this image odd. Fair enough, took me a while to realise why this image was odd as well. At first glance, there's nothing worth talking about here. It's the most basic you can get when you consider well, everything. Why are you even mentioning this image when it means practically nothing in the grand scheme of things? And I would agree with you. But take a moment and start thinking deeper about this image. Why is she giggling? Why does she have a trumpet? Why is she holding it the wrong way? Is she giggling in embarrassment for realizing she's holding it the wrong end? Is she hiding something? She looks rather suspicious. Does she know something we don't? Perhaps she's seen something rather humorous inside that trumpet tube. But most importantly, why does this image exist, really? Why would anyone need an image like this for anything? So I checked out the website it came from. Boy, was it a joy. In case you haven't noticed already, this is a stock image. A stock image is basically a thing you can use. That's it really. Use it for anything, logos, videos, whatever. It's like the whole YouTube's audio library, but for pictures. But you already knew that, didn't you? To be fair, most of the pictures you'll find are very standard, but if you look hard enough, you'll find some very weird ones. The giggling girl holding the trumpet the wrong way is nothing compared to the other oddities you can find. Not convinced? I'm going to go through some of the best stock images I've found, and maybe then, I won't be the only one with this derogatory hobby. I'm not really sure how to feel about this one. True, this kid seems to be rubbing it in my face that I'm painfully inferior to him income-wise. But, then again, he does look like he is neglected often from his parents, what with all the money he has lying around. Come on, kid, my room is cleaner than that floor. Let's think about what this image means. We'll do this for most of the images. This image may mean that even if you're a child, it is possible to make a ton of money sitting around rubbing it in people's face on how more successful you are. I think it's a metaphor for YouTube, actually. Or it could easily mean something else. If you want, put what you think your favourite stock image means in the comment section below. Or all of them, I don't mind. There are no wrong answers here. Give us some of your insight, fellow commenters. We can confirm that this woman has a really large obsession with Thailand. Either that or she is incredibly happy to read actual letters for the first time in her life. Whatever the case may be, she's happy, and that makes me happy. When you judge her by her apparel, it's as if she's on some sort of hike, probably hiking in Thailand. I hope she has friends with her because she looks like the type of person that isn't very well with directions. I don't know, she just looks... Maybe she's mentally challenged? Am I allowed to say that? In fact, maybe she doesn't know what the book says at all. This image means that if you like books, you should read them.
What is that?
What? Dude, you need to get that checked. How's a doctor going to be able to treat this anyway? Is there a cure for feet hands? I hope so, and so do you by the look in your face. Imagine this being the first thing you see when you wake up in the morning. The thought of seeing what this man sees for the first time is truly frightening. Whatever this man did to deserve this punishment was not worth it. Truly, a fate more frightening than death. This image tells us not to make deals with witches, genies, or any other mythical creatures, lest you seek your hands to be replaced by feet. Times like this make me glad I don't have a body. You may have seen this man before. I used him in my previous video. His name is Great Scott. He works at the BBC. His job is to throw out ideas and let other people take credit for them. He works alongside his more handsome, more successful, more valuable, slightly blurred out brother Wallace, who is very popular with the ladies. He works hard to provide for his family who hate him because he's a man. Look, I promise I'll stop talking about feminism now. Great Scott is alright though. He doesn't mind working hard. Every time he feels he's not getting anywhere in life, he turns to see his brother, mesmerised and frozen, gazing in that raffish pen, feeling good that he is not the only one with a strange obsession. This image tells us that even if you're a failure, at least you're happy that you're a failure. I am going to question why she is standing in the middle of a large field in an expensive purple suit. Why is she so happy about it anyway? Perhaps this is where she lives? In a hole somewhere around this blurred out area? I don't know. What would you even use this picture for? Like, if you were to make some sort of logo out of this, what would best suit it? I honestly can't think of an answer. I'm also very curious what the people were thinking when they shot this image. What their intentions were, the people involved. Anyway, this picture means that you can stand in the middle of a large field in any expensive suit you want. I know that's a terrible meaning for this image, but maybe you can think of one better. Wow, this video's stupid. One wonders what made this man pick up his laptop and start biting away at the poor thing. Maybe he's getting too much hate mail? To be fair, there is actually a lot of reasons for this image to be a legit thing. Here are just a few. It makes one wonder how this fellow got in this situation, what made him degenerate into his tribal instincts. Oh! I've cracked the code. I figured out what this picture is. This is a picture. A message to take a stand against technology, to resist the ease and convenience it provides, to go back to our tribal roots. That, my friends, is what this picture means. I mean, probably not. It's probably just a guy very upset with his laptop. We had probably best be careful with this one. I feel like if I spend too long with this one, it'll put some sort of curse on me. You know that horror movie cliche where the person goes to the mirror, opens the drawer, gets something, and then closes it, then there's something appeared in the mirror? Yeah, I feel like that'll happen to me with this guy, lettuce and all. Well, most of this image speaks for itself, really. I've not got a lot to add to it. At least he's happy. I wonder why he's so happy with that lettuce. I wonder why this image exists.
What the hell is that?
I should probably consider age restricting this video. I don't like this. I've had nightmares less horrendous than this. He's a man, kinda looks like Jaden Smith, whose head is a bowl with spaghetti. You know, this reminds me of something.
I eat little baby's ice cream. It keeps me young. It keeps me light on my feet. This is a special time. Little baby's ice cream. Ice cream is a feeling.
I'll get back to this one. Silly woman, that's not how you use a microphone. Right, let's assume you're a well-educated girl. In that case, how absolutely inappropriate. Come on, have some class, darling. Yeah, I bet you feel so pleased about your little farting prank. You should start a prank channel. I bet you'll make millions. I can't be too hard on you, you wee rascal. What's wrong with a bit of fun? It's just a harmless prank. Well, maybe it's another metaphor. Let's break it down. What could a woman putting a long, large, round object against her backside mean? I got nothing. Maybe you do. Well, I see nothing wrong with this picture, do you? Hello, hello, hello. Make sure to shake the correct hand, for only one of us is the correct one. Choose wisely, or suffer the consequences. I feel rather intimidated by this picture. Despite the smiles, their hands show me a different attitude. Which one do I pick? Is this a test? If so, a test for what? Which one would I pick though, if I had to? Probably one of the girls. They're both gorgeously cute. Then again, this could be part of the test. Know what? I choose you, middle guy.
You chose poorly.
Bros before hope. Whoa, look at this guy go. Look at him fly. Watch out, Poe, you got competition. The New Order better watch out for this guy. The Rebels got a new best pilot. This image is good on its own, but what really makes this image work is his safety goggles. He's going to need a lot more than safety glasses in order to stop himself from getting horribly injured on that thing. In all seriousness, however, this fellow wearing the safety goggles just gives this image a whole new meaning. Without them, it would have just been a normal guy, but with them, he could be a mechanic, a welder, a scientist, perhaps. That's my best guess, because who else is literally going to make matter float? He's obviously made a scientific breakthrough. He should get on that. Hope he knows how to stop that thing. Good on him. I'm proud of him. Seriously though, what would you use this picture for? What? What is this woman straight out of a Star Trek skit doing injecting a yellow substance into corn? This is very confusing. Is she injecting poison, or perhaps an antidote? I'll be honest with you, I've never seen any antidote look like that. But then again, she is from the future, obviously. And her smile shows no ill intent unless she's very good at hiding it. What's your real plan, woman? What do you plan on doing with that corn, I think I understand why a lot of these pictures are very weird. I think the photographers working at these stock image companies are trying to outdo each other, trying to see who can make the weirdest things they can come up with. So there's this picture.
I'll do it. I swear I'll do it.
Wonder what he's so upset about. Oh. I don't know who this man is, but he is full of class. That's a suit to die for, let me tell you. Nice shoes, nice shirt, nice hair. This man has it all, ladies and gentlemen. Give him an expensive silver tray and he looks like the world's most chilled butler. Speaking of which, I could use one. Hey you, you're hired. Just stand there with the rest of them. Okay, let's go back to that weird picture now. I've given it some thought and... still nothing. Still bloody terrifying. Whoa there. Whoever runs this office really wants to make sure the workers do a damn good job. What do you think this poor man's job is? Accountant? Call center? You know, I absolutely love this person's reaction though. I can't think of a more fitting reaction to a situation like this one. Props to the model for making such a convincing reaction. 10 out of 10. If I have to be brutally honest though, we do live in an age where big corporate companies are making rather poor decisions and forcing their workers to do things they may not want to do. Whether it's the cartoon industry picking favourite shows based on how successful it is at the expense of other cartoons, or the game industry making their developers put in content and money grabbing tactics with no care whatsoever of how it could affect the integrity of the video game industry as a whole. Hell, even with movie studios having their workers put in low-effort, low-budget films with the sole purpose of making as much money as possible with no care at all on the final product being any form of quality. Now this doesn't happen all the time, sure, but it has been noticeable as the years go on. Actually, when was this image shot? Let's see... Wow, in the middle of 2009. This image seems to be getting more relevant as the years go on in my opinion. All this from a silly picture that was added online 8 years ago. It's the things you least expect that get you thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, nothing. You two seem way too old to be doing that. I know this image is supposed to be innocent and all, but I have the same problem with this picture as the last picture. Which one was it? Oh yeah, this one. It just had a more intimidating tone towards it. The way they're looking at me... Do I have to put my hand on yours? Well, okay. I mean, there's not much else with this picture, it's just fairly tame, I guess. Dude, what are you trying to show off? Your jacket? It's a very nice jacket. Looks expensive and comfortable. Though by the looks of you...
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh lad?
Who did you steal it from? Probably this guy. Lady, what on earth could that goldfish have done to have you hold it at gunpoint? Careful where you're holding that thing, you're going to shoot your arm off. This picture baffles me. Seriously, you can't make this stuff up. What did the fish do exactly? Did it kill your family? I highly doubt it. Don't feel bad for the goldfish. Give it 2 seconds and it'll be alright. One wonders what's going through that woman's head. I don't think I want to know. I can at least understand the guy holding the gun at his laptop. Plenty of reason for a computer of any kind to get a reaction like that. But a goldfish? I mean, what do? They swim around in a bowl? While I am intrigued of this woman's hatred for blonde aquatic creatures, I can't keep on theorizing like this. I need some answers. Okay, let's see. Yep, this is definitely the one here. Let's see where we can find more about this. Not much to her, just an average woman in a suit. She a secretary? Oh, she must be a spy. That explains why she's wearing the hard hat in some pictures. Disguises, clever. So the goldfish might have some sort of camera hidden in it. Maybe it's been spying on her. Maybe it's an evil goldfish in some evil corporation. Okay, I give up. This is getting me nowhere. The picture's weird, straight up. In fact, I've always wanted a secretary. Do you want to be my secretary? Hey you. Yeah. Do you want to be my secretary? Sweet. I've always wanted one. Hope we can work for free, because, being a head, I don't really make a lot of money. What? What? No. What do you want? What? What is it? Tell me what your problem is. What? This video? I didn't need to. And what do you mean you too? But I created you. Being able to exist is payment enough for you, isn't it? Hey, don't be so rude. Look, I understand you're upset about this. There just wasn't any reason to make me use you this time around. I'll see if there's more for you next video, alright? Alright, I'll see you next video, okay? Hey, do you have a name? Oh. Well, I'll see you later then. Sorry, I don't have any desk for you to live under yet.